Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching. It is the American Doofus Show. Don't be a doofus. I'm your host, Barry Walsh. Please hit the subscribe button and go ahead and hit the notification button so you'll know when episodes are coming on. And please hit the like and also leave a comment if you would. If you want to contribute to help the show, the Cash App is $ American Doofus, all one word, AMERICANDUFUS, all one word. If you want to email me, americandoofus@gmail.com is the way to do so. And please go to American Doofus on Facebook if you're a Facebook user, and look at the American Doofus page. And thank you for watching. It is a sunny day today. It was with warmer weather and with protests happening around the country. We could only expect there to be confrontations, and the confrontations between protesters and Louisville police officers happened again today, and resulting in at least 3 arrests, including some people that I've become acquainted with, so to speak. So the day started out, and it was just supposed to be a car caravan, drawing attention to Breonna Taylor.
What's up, everyone? Louisville, Kentucky, day 282 of protest. We are in a Breonna Taylor caravan that is just starting, and as soon as we started to pull out, an LMPD officer spun around and stabbed some people. All right, I'm gonna have to hop out and run up there.
Again, the caravan was just beginning to take off, so somehow the police knew it was about to happen, which is suspicious to many in the protest, as you might imagine.
So yeah, we literally turned off of 11th and Broadway onto Broadway. Immediately, a marked police car pulled a U-turn in the middle of Broadway to follow the caravan, and is now having verbal altercation with some of the protesters.
That's some video from Riot Heart, and that was how the day started in Louisville. As the day continued, the first arrest was made, and that arrest was one of the major live streamers during the protests throughout the summer of 2020. His name's Jason Downey. Not the first time he's been arrested, but we had his arrest on the program the first time around when he was arrested in Breonna Taylor Square. Today, he was arrested for apparently someone had hopped onto the hood of his vehicle in this car caravan, and that's what he was arrested for. His car was towed and impounded, and according to a source, someone overheard the police officer tell Jason that we've been wanting to get a hold of you. So for those that aren't aware, follow Jason Downey on Facebook, and you'll find out who the guy is. And we became acquainted, and we are friends on Facebook. And I'm saddened to hear that he was arrested while being part of this caravan. Second video we want to get to from Louisville comes from Maxwell Mitchell. Now, I've referenced Maxwell many times on here. He is one of the best live streamers, if not the best live streamer in the country. And for those that aren't aware, throughout this entire year from May of 2020 to now in 2021, there have been protests in Louisville. There have been actions every single day. And those people need to be admired for their stick-to-itiveness, if you will. And let's get a look at Maxwell's video as we are about to see two of the arrests that happened today. The next two people arrested are known as CTez and Streetz, S-T-R-E-E-T-Z, Streetz. And both men have been, again, featured on this program in videos from Louisville in the past. CTez, Montez Jones is his real name. And CTez is the guy behind, he's the guy that wrote and recorded the song Bow for Brianna. So these are two very well-known protesters that were arrested today. And we're going to see the circumstances that led up to those arrests.
There's some usually parked down there anyway, but
no, they're not parked. They're not even all the way in one lane.
I do think they're here for us, obviously. But
supposedly, SWAT is on there.
SWAT?
So somebody said.
It is, yes. Somebody asked me a question. Look at Streetz.
Just so you're aware, what the protesters have been doing since the car caravan was stopped twice, they decided to protest on the streets of Louisville and do so peaceably and within the law. And what you see is they wait for the signals, and then they go from one corner to the other corner to the other corner in a square. So they're not protesting up and down, blocking numerous streets. They're at one intersection, just going from corner to corner to corner. Very strategic, very tactical, if you will, a brilliant strategy, because you're not walking for incredibly long distances. You can't be charged with blocking numerous streets. And if you're doing so legally as they are, you shouldn't be charged with anything. You heard Maxwell, again, Maxwell Mitchell. We're not going to show the whole video, just like we don't show Riot Heart's videos, the one we started out with and the one we're going to end with. And go to Facebook and look Maxwell Mitchell, go to Facebook and look for Riot Heart Media to see the videos in their entirety. Riot Heart has 3 separate parts of the caravan, where the caravan actually gets stopped, as we have just seen. And then part 2, which I'm going to show you a little snippet of coming up. And then there was a third part as well with a different view of what's happened here. Maxwell referenced Streetz. He said, look at Streetz. Streetz is walking. He's the really tall gentleman in the brown long coat that initially walks across here, and we'll see him again in just a few minutes. CTez is currently being blocked by center screen, being blocked by the protester sign. CTez is right behind that. You'll see him in a lighter blue, looks like a vinyl jacket. There he is right there. He just popped out. That is CTez. Maxwell is currently looking down the streets to see if indeed the police are on the way, as had been reported to the protesters. Again, nothing's being burned. No windows are being broken. CTez is out in the street right now in the white pants with the lighter blue jacket with the dark blue band around the midsection. Streetz is the bigger gentleman over here in the long tan or camel coat with the blue hat. Just took his hat off. Again, Jason Downey has already been arrested by this time and his vehicle towed. Again, you see the traffic's not stopped. They're not, there's no burning, there's no rioting, there's no looting. Loud noise.
Their daughter and one mother are taking their cheerleading competition. They got to be
Or
I hit the motherfucking freeway.
That was CTez.
police presence. The phrase in itself has a definition that if there is presence of police, there will be a certain percentage of de-escalation within a group of people or person until that happens. And now I need to get back across the street.
They walk right up and arrest CTez. And they arrest Streetz.
Why you got a gun now?
Now, again, all of this just happened this afternoon, so I don't have all of the information on it. What I have been told from sources is that Streetz was arrested for disorderly conduct. And that's why it played so much ahead of the actual arrest, so that everyone could see there was no disorderly conduct going on by Streetz. Could you have said that about CTez when he was dancing in the intersection? Possibly, but nothing. Streetz wasn't doing anything, as you could see. He was walking back and forth across the street. But that's what I know about that arrest. And no, that is not a pepper spray gun. That's not a paintball gun. that is I believe it's an AR. And you see more police arriving. And that's not how you de-escalate a situation. And that's been one of the sticking points in Louisville. And again, we're just reporting on this. We're not taking sides. We're just showing what's actually happening and let you think for yourself. I will tell you that within about 2 minutes, Maxwell's video is going to end, and it just suddenly cuts off. The video dropped. It's not uncommon to think that possibly all the live streams in that area, all cell service ended just for a few seconds there. But I also must report that sources say there was no injury or no confrontations as the arrests continue, because we are not going to see the full arrest because Maxwell's video cut off.
So I don't know why CTez is being arrested, but they said Streetz is being arrested for disorderly conduct.
And there, Maxwell just confirmed what my source told me when I was tipped that this was happening.
Go home, Jada. Goodbye, Jada.
We're going inside and talking to security guard or guards or people.
And that's how the video ends. It just suddenly stopped. They were in front of the hotel, and you saw the little girls who were cheerleaders going in. There had been groups going in throughout the day. The protesters were in no way impeding or harassing those people. They were making public statements directed towards the streets. And I just want to point all that out because it will be interesting to see how the actual mainstream news media portrays everything that's happened. I've got one more video here from Riot Heart, who basically kind of sums up what has happened. Again, Maxwell has 3 videos up from today. Riot Heart has 3 videos up from today. Go to Facebook and watch everything for yourself in its entirety, so that you know what I'm presenting is the truth.
So 2 attempts at the caravan today. 2 attempts at the caravan today.
And I apologize for stopping so quickly, but I want to point out that while this is the last video, this actually occurred before Maxwell's video. People in the back are making plans about going down and executing what we saw, the peaceful disturbance of actually just walking across the street from corner to corner to corner as lights changed.
LMPD rolled out twice, apparently just arrested somebody, gave out several citations the first time. So yeah, they're not fucking having it today. They even have their, like, the thing that tipped me off that it might be bad was whenever ASRT came out, because they don't bring out the paddy wagon unless they're trying to make arrests. And the fact that Pig TV was out, their live streamer was out again, so that means that they're trying to cover their asses because they're thinking about getting rowdy, you know? So yeah.
I apologize for that. The American Doofus Show is not responsible for the language or the spitting of live streamers, but we sure do appreciate what they do for everyone wanting to see the truth.
Protest back full here in Louisville, Kentucky on day 282. The anniversary of Breonna Taylor's murder is coming up very soon.
Coming up March 13th, and we will be talking about that as it approaches. Also March 8th, Monday, George Floyd's, the murder trial of the police officers responsible for the murder of George Floyd begins.
Energy has definitely kicked up a little bit in Louisville and is supposed to be kicking up substantially more as we get closer to the anniversary. Yeah, Maxwell, April, good point. Maxwell was live during the incident. I got here late because I stopped to pick these up. We got the Right Heart t-shirts. Kind of.
Okay. Well-known activists, and also CTez, again, well known for the song Bow for Breonna. So that's what's going on in Louisville as of right now on this Saturday night. We'll continue to monitor things around the country. There were actions today in Seattle, Washington, in St. Paul, and in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in both locations of the Twin Cities ahead of the George Floyd trial on Monday. There were actions in Kansas City, in Provo, Utah, all over the place. And of course, we've been focused on Louisville since last May. And thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. Again, if you want to contact me, email americandoofus@gmail.com. If you'd like to help support the show, $5, $10, $20 donation, always appreciated. It is $ American Doofus, all one word, AMERICANDUFUS. And thank you. God bless each and every one of you. And if for some reason you don't believe in God anymore, or you don't believe in Jesus anymore because of the hypocrisy of some people that claim that Christianity, just remember it's your belief, it's not their belief. And don't let somebody else stop you from taking back your soul. If you think you've lost it, take back your soul. We're in dark times. Things could end at any time, naturally or man-made. And that's just being real. I hope it doesn't happen. Pray it doesn't happen. But we got to realize the possibility of it happening. And we got to prepare. We got to try to prepare physically. We got to try to prepare mentally. And in my opinion, most importantly, we've got to try to prepare spiritually. So whatever that may mean to you, whether it be humble yourself, whether it be repent, whether it be try to seek a closer relationship with Jesus or God or Allah or the Most High, or whatever term you want to use for whoever or whatever your spiritual direction may be. Don't discount it, and don't deny it, and don't delay, because each and every day is a gift. God bless you. I hope we have many more gifts, many more days. I love y'all. Thank you so much. It's the American Doofus Show. Don't be a doofus. I'm your host, Barry Welsh. Peace.